Good morning, and here we are in Pigeon Forge, getting ready to go on to another adventure. In the back seat I have Katie and Pedro. Katie with her holiday 4th of July hat, and Pedro with also his 4th of July hat and his Junior Ranger vest. They're both ready and anxious to go. They've got their maps laid out in front of them, and our intention today is to ride the main throughway of Pigeon Forge in Sevierville and give you an idea of how much there is here and how much fun you can have if you decide to come and visit the Pigeon Forge area. In a second, we'll be on our way. Here we are at the beginning of our adventure. Where else would that start for an RV person or a traveler but the Walmart parking lot? Just give you a understanding where we are. Route 40 is about 5 miles that way. Sevierville is here. Pigeon Forge is just a quarter mile that way, continuing all the way up to the forest, to the Smoky Mountains. I just wanted to show you where the Walmart is. In Pigeon Forge, there are only 3 grocery stores and no major department stores. You will come down this road, which is your main road into Sevierville and Pigeon Forge, for all your Walmart shopping. If you come in late in the night, I'm going to turn the camera. You're going to see that there are trailers here at this point. And in this particular case, you would want to probably stay in the shoe department size, not the Chick-fil-A side, which is often an overflow. For the Chick-fil-A parking lot is very busy. So here we are. We're going to start. We're going to go up through Sevierville into Pigeon Forge. I'm going to stop many times along the way. There are no red light specials, so we will be cutting them out if we get stuck at a light, to try and keep this video as short as possible. So here we go on our way to Pigeon Forge. So here we go up the Parkway. I have the camera stationary on a tripod next to me, so I'm in a safe environment. To the right of me, just past Walmart, is Panda Express, Chinese kitchen. If you like Chinese food, this is the only place in Pigeon Forge that I'm aware of that you can get Chinese food. To the left is Speed Park, and you'll see it over my left shoulders. If you decide your kids want to go on racing cars, there are many places in Pigeon Forge where there are racetracks, multiple tiers, but this is the place to go. Reason why it has multiple tracks, it takes them from the smallest child all the way up to my 20-year-olds had a great time running around in fast cars where helmets are required to show you how fast the environment is. To the left, you're going to the 5 Oaks, which is the Tanger outlets. There are a lot of shops in there. I've stopped at quite a few, not all of them. To the right is a brand new place called Farm Oaks Farm Kitchen. The Farm Kitchen itself is very popular. I hear a little on the expensive side. To the right is Longhorn Steakhouse. To the left you see Outback right across the street. Chipotle to my left. Nagano Japanese Grill. I haven't eaten there, so I'm not sure about it. On the right you're going to have IHOP, or maybe IHOB, depending on how you're going to do it. Big Daddy's Pizzeria on the right. Wendy's on the right. McDonald's on the left. In just a little minute, we're going to pull over into the visitor center, which is just in Pigeon Forge. So we're still in Sevierville. We're getting ready to cross the Little Pigeon River into Pigeon Forge. And I'll be pulling off several times so you can get a view of what we're looking at. So here we go. Welcome Center, Pigeon Forge. This is the Pigeon Forge Welcome Center. All your brochures, maps, anything you possibly need. This should be your first stop when you come into Pigeon Forge. Clean bathrooms, very, very courteous staff. I suggest you stop, just get a lay of the area. In this shopping center, I won't call it a shopping center, we'll call it entertainment center. There behind me is the Opry. The Opry has phenomenal variety shows, along with one of the best magician show. I'll bring you over a little closer. But you'll see to your right is a Smoky Mountain Opera. It has several shows along with the Romeo Magic Show. Next to it you have Hard Rock Cafe, and next to that you have Wonderworks, which is phenomenal for the kids. Anytime we brought our young teens into it, we had trouble getting them back out. Next to that, you'll have Hatfields and McCoy's. Hatfields and McCoy's has probably some of the best chicken you'll find at Pigeon Forge. And just on the other side of that, you'll have the Titanic, which again is very popular with the bus crowd, and often shoulder-to-shoulder exhibits. To the left of me is a new exhibit they just opened up recently. I wish the heck I could remember its name, and apparently as I'm looking in the front of the building, they're not proud enough to put it on the front of the building, so if it comes to me, I'll remember it, I'll let you know. Next to me, I haven't been there, is the Civil War Theater. The Civil War Theater has 2 movies a day on Civil War. No name. Up to your left again is a new slide, if you want to say it's a slide. It's in the middle of being constructed now. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be. It's getting ready to open. To the right is the Howard Johnson's Hotel, Mountain Valley Winery. To the left you have Hotel Pigeon Forge, Ramada Inn. Now you're starting to get into the main part of the strip, where most of the sorry about that. I hope my wife can iron that one out. It appears I hit a bump and the camera spun around. I'm sitting in the Sonic parking lot. Again, it's a very popular place to eat at an economical level. Across the way is the Country Tonight show, which has 2 phenomenal shows. Same show, but 2 different shows per day. They have young actors. It's about 2 hour long, young and old actors. It's a great variety show. Next to that is the Hollywood Wax Museum. I haven't been in it personally. My wife has. It is a wax museum. I don't know what I can say much more beyond that. I haven't been inside. You have 5 de Mayo Mexican Grill, which just opened up recently. Here we are back on the 411. Again, this is heading in towards the Smoky Mountains, in towards Gatlinburg. And we're going to have to pause it for traffic. From here, the roads get a little bumpy. I apologize. To the left, you have the Grand Smokies Resort, and you have a grill buffet. To your right, you have the Soul of Motown Hit Parade. I can't speak enough of it. They have a great Motown show. It is a meal event, just like the Hatfield and McCoy's. You pay a little bit more, but you get fed, and it is a great show. I have to recommend it. I make sure I hit it every year. To the right is the Econo Lodge. I've had friends that stayed there. It is, when you stay in Pigeon Forge, I've been told by friends that stay here, if it doesn't have a lounge or a bar, it is pretty much full of teens and kids. It's a family. So if you want a more quiet environment, which is less hectic, just check to see if it has a bar or a lounge, and chances are you're going to get an older crowd. To the right is the incredible Christmas place. Every place and across the way is a hotel called the Christmas Inn, and quite pricey, but I hear it's phenomenal. I haven't been able to afford it myself, but let me know. I have comment sections if you've been to any of these places and can give them good reviews. Mellow Mushroom is obviously a pizzeria. Haven't been there. Magic Quest, my kids have been there. They had phenomenal times. You pay by the hour, and when you are in there doing the quest, you have a wand and you do the quest. To the right is Harpoon Harry's. Now, Harpoon Harry's I have ate at. It's phenomenal seafood. When it's nice and it's not too hot, it opens right up onto all the doors open up, and you sit right on the river, the little Pigeon Ridge, kind of meanders in and out. Where I'm stopping here now is one of the new ones, is Paula Deen's Lumberjack Pizza. You'll see it come around behind me. I wish I can actually take the camera and then show it. I'll do that. I'll give it a shot. Five Guys Pizza is right here, but again, it is a new area that's opening up. It's Paula Deen's Lumberjack Feud. I believe they have 2 showings a day, and they're getting ready to put in a brand new high rope course. Now we're waiting for traffic. In the next few videos I'm going to do, it's going to be specialty on Pigeon Forge. I'm going to start taking a look at some of the campgrounds here. This time I'm in the Paula Deen's parking lot. I'm going to use this as a focal point or a start off point whenever I describe any of my videos from here on in. I'm not going to go all the way back to Walmart. I'm going to be starting everything from this point, which is right at the beginning of the main strip of Pigeon Forge. Katie and Pedro were fighting in the back seat and took my attention away from the fact that I need to tell you that Tangiers Mall has probably over 100 small shops. It gets visited by 10,000 customers a month, which makes it quite extensive. And when I said that we didn't have a lot of shops, I meant we only have one major department store. Throughout Sevierville and Pigeon Forge, there are hundreds and hundreds of small shops, doll shops, food stores, tattoo stores, photos. In my distraction of putting the fight in the back seat down, I forgot to mention this. All right, Katie, who's the better of our map reader, has told me that I made a major blooper. Apparently, after looking at her map and watching my video, the route is 441. 411 goes all the way from Maryville to Dandridge Lake, so it runs parallel. 441 comes down from Route 40 and it goes all the way into the Smoky Mountains by way of Sevierville and Pigeon Forge. So it's 441, not 411. And thank you, Katie, for paying attention. This is used from Outdoor Staycation. Give us a thumbs up, like, and be aware that we will start be doing a few Pigeon Forge specific. Since we've been here for 3 years, we feel experienced enough to be able to do it. Again, used from Outdoor Staycation, thumbs up, and safe journeys.